What do you think when you see a guy on the top, how he feels, how it looks when he reached the top? Do he feel any pain? Do he face any struggle? Do he feel any difficulties, or just this guy be on the top? Every successful person have a tough story back inside, but most of the people haven't seen that story. The people are just seen his fancy and glorified life, but they haven't seen the dark phase of his, when he was struggling, when he was just counting his days, that when he will be getting a chance that he can show the world that what I am. And this is what history of life is. You haven't feel the pain of his. You never think of how painful life is. But now he is a millionaire. He is a strong man. He is a high. He is just a top notch. We are just concerned with the success story of his. We don't want to see the tough time of his. Don't want to see the time of struggle, time of pain, time of difficulties, time of pain and sorrow. We don't want to hear that story. We just want to fly directly to the top, and we want to see him when he is a successful person. To be on the top, to be a leader, to be a high man, to be on the surface but on the skies, you have to feel the pain dear. You have to feel the without going through the pain and struggle in your life, without seeing the hard times, without seeing the difficulty and reality of the life, you can't be on that phase. You can be. The guy who you see moving in a Rolls Royce, wearing Armani, having all the fancy and luxurious things in his life, there was a day for him when he was not having a shelter onto him, when he was hungry and he don't know where to find the food, when he knows that his shoes are broken out, when he just see his attire, it's all blown away and he don't know what to do. Tomorrow is important meeting and how he has to tackle it. No clothes, no shoes, no vehicle, no shelter on into him. But do you know, guys, what he has more than you? The things which you two don't have till now, having all the things of clothes, cars, shelter, all the things. And even then, the guy who was not having all these things and he was having that thing which is believe in himself. The belief which give him a stamina, a sense of feeling the pain, not to take out the pain from his mouth, but to feel it, to store it, to take it to the point where he will blast and he will meet the opportunity. If we don't get food for one day, we are just being a horrible person. But this guy is struggling not for food, because he had not eaten food from 3 days, but still he is surviving, and he is not looking for food or shelter or attire. Is just looking for an opportunity which can change his life. He's just looking for the time which can change his life. He's just focused till now without any pain and grief. He is just striving for his point of success. He just wants the way to move out his life from pain to a success. When life shows you tough times, when you are going through a rough phase, nobody is around you, you have to tackle your life, you have to see it yourself, then one thing is confirmed: either you are broken out or you will be successful. There is one way for you. Either you will move to a successful path or you will just broke down into share. When you are hunting for cars and clothes, this successful person, this unknown guy who's having nothing, but he is striving for being successful, walking miles and miles, don't have any pain and grief. He's just walking without any car, without any food, without any shelter. He is just concerned with the opportunity. He is just concerned that how and where he will get the point of success, where he will find a charging point of his life, where he will go and he is charge himself, and he will show the world that, look dear, for this point, for this thing I was struggling, for this thing I was demanding life that to show me this point, for this thing I want myself to be standing in front of it. Don't know even either this, that he can be a successful man. He don't know. He knows he is striving for a success. Don't know this, that how successful he will be. He don't know that he will be having mansion, house, cars, and all these things in his life. He knows that he has to work and he has to point out his life. He is just concerned about this. He was not having a fancy dreams within his eyes that yes, oh my dear, I will be having a yacht, I will be having a house, I will be having a DM with me, I will be wearing this attire and I will be looking so fancy in this. He was not concerned with this. He was just symptomatic concerned with his life, that yes, there will be a day when he will be successful. There will be a day when he will be something. There will be a day when his pain will reward with success. Dan will be successful. He was least bothered about all these things that might be one day or someday he can be something. He was not aware about all this and he don't want to be, because life tests you. Life checks your level of patience. Life checks your level of sacrifice, grief, where this guy will broke down, where he will find himself crying in pain and grief that, oh, I can't do this. When I finds the target that this guy is not gonna broke down, rewards with you with success. Time you will see a successful person and you are not concerned with the story of his success but the failures and the struggles and the pain and the grief of his, then it is a turning moment for you. The day when you will ask the successful person, unknown successful person, that how you manage to find yourself accommodate in the struggling period, how you feel the pain, how you make it manageable, how you make it understand to yourself that yes, one day I will be successful. Then on day your mindset of change, that day you can think that you will be too a successful person, and any other unknown guy will ask you all these questions that how you become a successful person. This thing happens with you. It will happen, but for it you have to feel the pain, you have to feel the tears, you have to feel the sacrifice. When you also started struggling and you know you have all the things but you are still sort of sacrifice your things for the opportunity, when you know that I have all the things, I have all the facilities, I have all the luxury, but I don't want. I want it when I will be successful, when I can afford it. Before that, there's nothing for me. Before that, I don't want it. Before that, I don't want to use this. Then your sense of looking towards life change. Then you look at the life with the opportunity. You look towards life with the motivation that yes, now that life will throw challenges onto me, struggles and pains and difficulty will not going to hit my life badly. I can face them with a smile onto my face, and I can challenge the life that yes, throw hard as hard you can, throw as high as you can, but I'm not gonna to be a spectator. I will be a player. I will be winning this game. I will be trying hard. I will be working on it. No matter how difficulties will come, no matter how problems will be there, but there is one thing, and this is my belief. I can feel the pain of mine. I can feel it and I can understand how to tackle it. When tough times comes to you and you don't bother about it, you don't feel depressed, you don't feel low, you don't feel down yourself, then you can understand that you have made yourself mature for the point of success. When you can feel that yes, I'm gonna be a winner in this race, you feel that you are prepared all, and anything which comes to you, it's an opportunity, not a challenge. It's a new opportunity. When the failures come, it's an experience for you. Then you are going to change your life. Feel the pain.